What is going on, everybody? Today on the phone, I have Justin Knox. He's a former Tar Heel, and I actually still have a game day program from a game I went to that has his picture on it. So that's pretty cool. Justin, how are you doing today?
Good, good. I'm doing very good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man, and I definitely, appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this.
No problem, no problem. I mean, like we said earlier, everybody pretty much has a bunch of time now, unfortunately, but I'm glad to do this.
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. And the first question, in your autograph experiences, playing at Carolina or Alabama or anything like that, is there anything that you've autographed that was kind of weird or out of ordinary that you thought?
Well, I never thought of anything that was weird except for probably like when a kid walks up to me and asks me to sign, their arm or something like that, or or their shoe, or a piece, some shirt that they have on, like But whenever that happens, I always ask the kid. I ask him like two, three times, "Are you sure? Is your mom gonna be okay with it?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's cool, it's cool." So yeah, I always,
It,
that's probably, I guess I would say that's the weirdest thing to sign was when a kid has to sign their arm or like sometimes a kid will have on like a collared shirt or something that asks to sign the collar. I'm like, okay. But when you sent me this question earlier, when I first read the question, it made me think about um, when I was playing in Italy. My first year in playing in Italy, I met this fan for 42 of Bologna. It's like a very like uh, enriched program, like with a lot of history, like EuroLeague history and stuff like that. And
mm-hmm. Yeah.
this old fan, she had to be like over 80 years old. She walked up to me in the grocery store. She recognized me because I was playing for the team and she was excited and stuff. And then she walked up to me and showed me her tattoo of she had a tattoo of the team's emblem tattooed on her arm. And I just thought that was crazy
That's
because,
awesome.
it looked like a fresh tattoo. And she was like 80, she was like, had to be over 80 years old. And so the fans there, like, they're really, really, die hard for that team over there. And that was like something I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's awesome that she recognized you and she showed you the team logo and everything. That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
I still have that picture too. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially with her being well into her 80s and everything. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, dedicated to the team right there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And the second question is, in your experience, has there ever been a an individual or another player or anything like that who asked for your autograph, whether you're kind of surprised by, or you're like, oh dang, so and so just asked for my autograph or anything like that?
There was this one time I was playing in the Netherlands for the season, and a guy from Spain mailed a letter and an autograph uh, piece of paper in the mail to me from Spain asking for my autograph. He also wanted me to autograph a picture of myself, and it was crazy to me because that season we had no games in Spain. I didn't know how he could possibly catch one of my games or nothing, but that was just pretty cool to see that I had fans in different countries, and he reached out that way. That was a pretty cool experience for me to
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, I can imagine that was pretty humbling, and you were like, dang, my name has reached all the way out there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome though. Yeah, and the third question, it's my favorite question I ask, and it's just a fun one. If you could have anybody's autograph in the world, whether they're dead or alive, whose would it be?
For sure, it would be Kobe Bryant because he was definitely one of my favorite players, and unfortunately, I never got to even see him play, live. So that would have been, just for me to even have his autograph, that would have been something I would have been able to cherish for a long time. But I feel like if I was to go and like try to buy an auctioned, you know, autographed jersey or something, I don't feel like it would be the same because, actually, I would always wanted to like actually go to a game, meet him, and actually get an autograph, like that way, because he had a very big impact on how I fell in love with the game and how to play the game the right way through working on your fundamentals and honing in on your craft, and gaining, new experiences through hard work on the court.
Yeah, I did I did one of these videos with a guy I'm sure you probably know, Marcus Ginyard, and
Yeah,
that was his answer as well, was Kobe Bryant, and that was one that he would like to have. And I'm sure for basketball players like you, there's probably just endless amount of things that he's taught you guys, whether it's about the game or on the court or off the court and that kind of thing.
exactly. Yeah, he really, really. I mean, he already had left a big impression on the game of basketball before he left. But I feel like it would have been like he was getting ready to help out the game of basketball even more. Like even for example with the show he had, detail where he was detailing people's how they played it and how the teams played together and how defenses work and stuff like that. Just people learning about stuff like that just helps the game even better because at one point in time basketball was only people looked at basketball as like only trying to play Showtime, uh, getting dunks, crossover, stuff like that, like only Showtime basketball. Now breaking it down and playing the smart way, learning how to moving out the basketball, stuff like that, So I just feel like Kobe definitely taught taught the game the right way. Uh, it's just sad that we won't be able to get that anymore.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, obviously, we do have LeBron James now, but to know that you've got Jordan and Kobe and LeBron, and one of those is missing, it definitely makes you kind of wonder. It's like, well, people in a generation from now or anything like that, will they ever see that? Will they ever see a talent like that other than just on some, classic highlight reel or something?
Right, right, right. Hopefully so. I mean, I hope so. That would be great to have a person, come up and play sort of the same type of way with the same type of, killer mentality, hard work, mentality. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We never know.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand 100%. And Kobe Bryant is a good autograph to have. And from some posts I've seen on Facebook and other social media sites, I think people are trying to take advantage of that in a negative way at the
Yeah, I'm
time.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. That's unfortunate, but yeah, I figured that anyways. That's why I haven't even looked on websites for,
Yeah, yeah. So
for,
I think it was the first post I seen was about 6 hours after I seen it on ESPN. Somebody had an autograph of his, and it was authenticated by a reputable company. But boy, did they have a price tag on it.
yeah, that's how the world works sometimes.
Yep. All right. Well, that's gonna do it, Justin. Again, I really, really appreciate your time. Taking the time to do this.
No problem. I appreciate you, taking time out your day to talk about it. It was fun.
Awesome.
And can I just give a shout out to my TBT team that I'll be playing for this summer. Hopefully, the TBT will still be going on. The name of my team is Dream Big Sports. If you go to tbt.com, the tournament.com actually, you can search for our team, Dream Big Sports, and click the support button to support us and help us get a higher ranking to start into the tournament.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Dream big. I like it.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
It's
man.
I'm on there with me and a couple of former teammates from overseas. So we'll I personally think we'll be one of the best teams in the tournament.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to keep up with that for sure. And
Yeah.
I'll I'll post some highlights and some game times and everything to my Facebook page and
Okay.
see what we can't do for you guys.
I appreciate that.
Not a problem.